Hey everybody, this is ALG, and we're back on the world map in Suikoden 3. I figured I'd just skip out that entire walkout. That was pretty bad. Yeah, next time I probably shouldn't have to, I probably shouldn't forget to buy those stupid things. There's a random battle there. And, yeah, always go with escape scrolls wherever you go. Alright, now, if you go over here, you get a random battle. And basically what we're going to be doing in this episode, another random battle, is we're going to be going to the, how would I call it, the Budahook Castle? Yeah, or it's Lake Castle, but they also call it Budahook, which is a really strange name too, but for now on, I'll be calling it Lake Castle. And we have shenanigans at our doorstep, or maybe at their doorstep. No one special, just us. Yeah. Evildoers. Evildoers, we're troublemakers, basically. Alright, and here's Thomas. Yeah. Thomas, oh jeez. I don't even know where to begin with this kid. He's just really pathetic in the first half of the game. That's all I can really say about him. And Geddoe ain't too happy about it either. Because he knows that, well, I don't want to get into anything major here, but basically, life just takes a big crap on Thomas every single time, and Thomas is like, it'll get better in the end, it'll get better, and he just keeps thinking that, and he just keeps, and all of the odds are like constantly against him. He just constantly gets beat up on, and it's just really sad to watch sometimes. But yeah, Ace, that was really uncalled for. I told you Jeddo's group was fun. I told you. Wow, Jeddo's actually speaking. I wonder why. I wonder what's making him speak. Thomas is also 16 years old, I believe. 17. He's really young. And he's, well, we're going to be doing his chapter in a bit. But we have to unlock it first by doing all these cutscenes, which is why I came here. And this is a major part of Suikoden 3 if you really want to get deep into the storyline. So, yeah. But basically, this entire property that we're standing on, Lake Castle, is owned both by Zexen and the Grasslands as a peace treaty that was done 50 years ago. And Zexen basically forgot about it, and the Grasslands are virtually destroyed the way they are, or at least 25% of it is. But obviously, they're not going to be caring about some castle in the middle of nowhere. I don't think our group is the type to be doing that. But now, can you at least feel that Geddoe knows something a lot more and just won't say anything? I mean, it's persistent throughout his chapter that he's holding something back, and it's kind of getting obvious now. And it's like, when's he gonna finally crack? When's he gonna finally admit something? And it's like you still gotta wait. We really won't find out anything until chapter 4, so don't even get your hopes up. We got a long way to go, people. Yeah. Forcing you to buy lottery tickets. I don't play the lottery, believe it or not. I'm old enough to, but I just don't see the point in it. Because I never win, ever. Well, except in this game, obviously, but I'm talking about in real life. I never mess around with that stuff. But basically, now you're able to recruit Stars of Destiny, with the exception of Ayla, who basically joined you anyway. And, oh my god, where's Jacques? What is up with him, man? He always leaves. Look at that empty slot. What the heck, man? Ah, jeez. Well, he's probably off on an LSD trip somewhere. I don't even know anymore. But, yeah. Anyway, basically what we're going to be able to do now is do recruiting. There are some people that I'm going to leave alone specifically because they'd be more helpful to Thomas than they would be to Geddoe. In Geddoe's Chapter 1, I'd only recommend that you recruit support characters, not characters that attack, because, well, Thomas in the beginning is very, very weak. If you begin on his first chapter, he only has 2 chapters in the entire game, while everybody else has 3, but, when he starts off his chapter, he's basically level 1. Yeah, level 1. And so is Cecile and basically everybody else. And you're going to be relying on Juan, who will show up in a minute, but he's basically the strongest out of that entire party. And I know I'm just spoiling everything, but I'm not spoiling anything story-wise, so it's pretty good. But now that we're done staring at that menu screen, we can actually go inside this little mansion here. And just get a good look around it, because we'll be coming here a lot. Well, obviously in Thomas's chapters we're going to be in here, so... Anyway, this is Mute, a kobold. It's about time we saw another kobold in this game. Alright, now you can leave all of your personal possessions here, and you can reclaim them anytime you want. Just make sure that, you know, they're nothing important, you know. Like, I think these melon seeds, grape seeds, you know, recipes definitely you'd want to leave behind. Old books we're going to turn in a bit, so we don't need that, do we? I don't think we need the screw. I normally, I don't know, but we gotta turn in those old books, and that we'll be doing that in a minute. We just have to go upstairs. So anyway, say goodbye to Mute, and over there is the, I believe is the ship. Yes, it's the ship, so... And there's really nothing out there yet, but that's actually where the bath person is. Yeah, like they have like a bath in the middle of an abandoned ship, and it's really weird, but... But there's nothing out there of interest, so... I figured, ooh, yes, I know what I want to do. I want to read a story to you guys. But here, we have to meet another Star of Destiny, or a future Star of Destiny. Ike. He is really, really creepy looking. I'm sorry, but... He has a really funny line later in the game, though, and the way that he looks, it just, like, really suits him. And it's just a really funny moment, but... Yeah, other than that, he's butt ugly. But, getting back to the point... Here's the story that I want to read you. It's the Dunan Unification War, and it's basically the story plot of Suikoden 2. And the funny thing about it is that this is so biased. Let's read this. In 460 solar calendar, an alliance of the cities known as the City-State of Joustin broke a ceasefire agreement without warning and annihilated the Highland Youth Army. Actually, Luca Blight did that. In response, Prince Luca Blight of Highland Army invaded Toto and Ryubi village, spawning the Dunan Unification War. Joustin leaders sought more cooperation among the cities, but were denied as Highland killed Mayor Annabelle and captured her city, Muse, the most important of the Joustin cities. South Window City fell next. Total Highland victory was certain until remnants of the state army joined with mercenaries at North Window Castle. Now, if you remember clearly, the hero in Suikoden 2, along with Victor and Flick, did that, to organize a new resistance movement against Prince Blight. These new allied forces were led by the son of the hero Genkaku, who had saved Joustin in the past. The new allied forces endured Highland attacks and succeeded in rescuing Greenhill City Mayor Teresa Wisemail. After Matilda Knightdom dismissed a request for military help, half of its knights defected to the allied forces. With their new members augmented, they launched a challenge against Highland, which was now completely controlled by Luca Blight because of the sudden death of his father. Yeah, again, done by Luca. And his army was unable to deliver a decisive blow against the allies led by Shu, a clever tactician. Clever that is. Emperor Blight chose to sneak attack the heart of the Allied forces. The plan was discovered in advance, however, the Allied forces waited patiently for Blight's ambush, thanks to Leon Silverberg, who basically chirped like a canary. Under a full moon, the slaughter was reversed, with the attackers not even realizing they'd been surrounded. Emperor Luca's death passed the throne to Princess Julia's husband of 17 years, Joey Blight. There's Dreamer 7G's favorite character there. Rockag's castle, and then turned their attention to the Highland Imperial capital, I can't even pronounce that to this day. Jeez. Nearly everyone defending the capital died. And the end. So this is ALG signing off, and I hope you liked that story. See ya.